Hello, fellow fog dwellers. Here's another troll squad against this Deathslinger of mine. So yeah, this team start off trying to troll me, and I automatically assume those two are one of those, at least is the Hatchet Shack, but it ends up not being. So yeah, this build I've got for Deathslinger is to try and counter his weaknesses. So something I found a while back was survivors would blind me whilst I'm pulling people in, so I put Lightborn on. I do kind of want to retire that though. I've also got Force Penance because people would take protection hits, so I punish that generally. I don't get to use that as much anymore though, but I do in this match. And I've got Rapid Brutality since I'm always hitting them at range. I don't really need Bloodlust, so I can get that little speed boost after I get a hit. And then we've got Discordance just to keep people off generators. One of my favourite perks, that one. But yeah, as you can see, they already are trolling me, so I keep that in mind. Start getting them back. Honestly, they could have won if it wasn't for the fact that they were trolling me as well. Okay, maybe I'm being a bit too charitable. But yeah, they're trying to flashbang me, they're swarming around me. This is where this comes in handy, Force Penance. I managed to break a bunch of them. And they're trying to blind me. And they try to head on me as well. Just all of the stops, trying to get rid of me. So 3 of them are broken now, and 1 of them's on the ground. They're all injured. I don't understand what they're doing. I'm trying again, even though it didn't work last time. I know I've got time, so I give it a try, but I miss every time, so... Oh. She nearly got that as well. I don't know how she didn't get that. I know I can't get her there, so I just put her into Deep Wound. And that somehow pays off. And I don't know how I missed that, but I did. So I would have moved on by now, but they keep trying to swarm around her, so why should I move when there's targets there, you know? Oh. I missed that shot, strangely enough. And as you can see, she's fallen down. I'm thinking Deep Wound, or it could be that Nick Cage perk. So I go for her. And I've just heard they're taking the hook off, so may as well take her, right? Nearest one. So I finally found her. I think it was Deep Wound, like... She might have been a new player, which... Playing with, you know, people who kind of know how to play. Like, I almost feel bad with this team, but also I don't. So since they've been working on these two, I start checking these two again. Now they're trying to play around Shack. I don't know what that was. That was me failing yet again. You can't blame a person for trying, you know? I kind of realise it's not going anywhere, so I'll go see if I can find other people over here. Maybe they're healing or something. So I find this target. I realise that that other person was on hook, so I may as well after this one. That way I'm not a ton of them. I realise she's going up there, but I grab her somehow. I get her down. I don't know how useful Rapid Brutality is on this character, but I might try without the blinding thing and Rapid Brutality sometime. I do love having Force Penance on him though. that just amused me. She wasn't looking. So around up now, I'm wondering, how the hell have you not done a generator yet? And then I remember they're swarming me and doing all sorts of silly stuff. She tried. Sometimes I feel though, if you go easy on survivor, oh, they tried to head on me again. Just everything. They're trying. They're realizing. I don't know when they realise it doesn't work, but maybe when they lose their first person. So I stupidly thought she might be hiding there. Yeah, I know, I'm a bit of a dummy. But I can still hear her, so I'm still chasing her. Since she's full health, I thought I may as well get that injury on her, you know? I really think they should nerf that. Like, if you don't get a hit, I think maybe it should just injure, but not give you deep wound. I don't think you should be rewarded for not hitting. I just don't get it. I missed that somehow, but fair enough. Obviously she's running around, so I just intercept her this way. But yeah, I don't get the design choice about how if it snaps, you get a deep wound. I managed to get that shot. I'm actually surprised I get that. Again, I didn't manage to get her, but I get rewarded for it. I don't understand it as a concept. Like, fair enough, be injured because you are shot by a spear. Makes sense. But to get deep wounded as well, I don't think that should be a thing. So we got 3 on Death Hook now. I think this one's on Death Hook. I decided to put her in the basement, because why not? Bye bye. Always got to get in those things, eh? Doesn't help you that much, makes you more of a target, but more power to you, I guess. There's another one as well. They're just. I didn't think. I thought maybe someone jumped into it because I didn't quite see. And then they dropped that for some reason. The one of the best pallets. Like, I don't get that. I didn't even know she was there. I realised that someone's doing a generator around there, so I think I've got to suppress that a bit. I believe in this game, it's generally the survivor's game to lose. They really did lose in this one. That was obviously going to happen. She should have just kept running and gone to the doorway instead. I think she's panicking a lot as well. I can hear someone about again, but I don't see them and don't get a hit on them. I almost feel bad. I know I realise that they're probably in there again, trying to get a head on, so I kind of wait it out. But then I realised, probably not then. Usually people come out when they realise that they've been, you know, the game's up. So yeah, they started spreading out a bit more, which is what they should have done at the start. They shouldn't have all been on that one generator. I'm just wandering aimlessly now, trying to find one of them. This is always the more boring part of this. But obviously someone's near here now, so I start looking. Checking all the other generators as well. I'm kind of semi-determined to keep it at 5, which I do manage, which I probably should have just let it go a little bit, give them a bone, you know, but like I said earlier, sometimes you need to punish bad plays. Now, I don't know what's going on there. I think it's the crows. I think someone's just given up. So obviously I go and investigate, and I can hear that crow, and I was like, oh, I recognise that crow. Now, I'm not sure if when you get the crows, it stops the stun. It used to do that, I think, so I think that's what happened there. That's why she hit me. But yeah, it was a good try. It's one of the main reasons I don't like head-on, really, because there's... You got that 3-second charge up time, and then you can only be in for like however long until you get like the first crow. So I'm not that fond of using head-on for that very reason. Now we got one remaining. I'm partially looking for them and partially looking for the hatch. Now because of all the fuckery they've been doing, I'm determined not to let her go. I don't know what that hit was. I missed it like ridiculously. And I kind of missed that for some reason. Managed to get a hit on her though. And then she doesn't realise that she's, you know, hit the limit. And she's saying no. But I'm like, yes. You all folks fucking around with me. Now you're finding out. But yeah, that was a troll squad, or a couple of troll friends trying to annoy me, and I annoy them back. For more videos like this, please give a follow and like the video and comment what you think.